There are over 800,000 suicides every single year. That's one person every 40 seconds. Over 1.4 million people attempt suicide every single year. But here's the thing that people don't realize. Depression is not the only cause of suicide. Many people think that depression is the main cause of suicide, but there's actually a lot more to that. Depression is one of the causes of suicide, but it can also be caused from medical problems and complications, and among many other things. Suicide is not something that someone just decides in a split second. They can contemplate it for days, weeks, months, even years. People who are struggling with depression or anything else that's leading them to think of suicide, they think they have to hide it. They think they have to hide their feelings from others because people are going to judge them or not care about them or think horrible things about them, which is not true at all. People who are contemplating suicide, having suicidal thoughts, or struggling with any mental health issue, let me tell you one thing. There is nothing wrong with you. It might seem like that. It might seem like, oh, I'm so different than all these people, I wish I could just have a normal life. Well, let me tell you one thing. I don't believe in normal. Yep, I said it. I don't believe in normal. I don't think it's real. When you're struggling with all these things, you might think you have to hide it. Like, you can't show that you're struggling with anything in your life. You think, okay, I need to go out of my house today, I need to put my fake smile on and pretend like everything is fine and that nothing in my life is wrong. But here's a piece of advice. Don't do that. Believe it or not, people care about you. Even though they might not be able to understand, they're there for you. And they love you. I know that I'd rather hear you talk for 3 hours about how you're not doing good rather than reading your obituary. Just realize one thing. You're not alone. There are thousands of people on this earth that are struggling with the exact same thing that you are right now. I promise you that even the small action of texting someone, calling someone that you need some help, could save your life. Because I know it saved mine. I remember in 2017, I was struggling with severe depression, anxiety, bulimia, and self-harm. And I know that I was in a position that you might have been. I wanted to end it all. I wanted to take away the pain, and I just wanted a break from everything. But for some random reason, one day I decided to text a friend. And if I didn't text that friend, I would not be here today. And I will forever know that choosing to stay will forever be the best decision I've ever made with my life. It's hard. I won't lie, life is hard. But I can promise you that someday it will get better. It might not seem like it. It might seem like these bad days are never going to end. But they will. Reach out for help. Contact someone. There's so many sources available for you, including hotlines, friends, family, so many different things. Just believe it or not, people care about you. Think about the things you love in life. Your favorite food, your favorite TV show, your favorite movie, your favorite thing to do when you go out with friends. You won't have that anymore. You won't be able to do those things anymore. And I know it's tough. It's so hard. Life is so hard. It just knocks you down on the ground. And sometimes there's no one there to help you get up. Sometimes you have to be there for yourself. Sometimes you have people there to help you. But no matter what, it's not impossible to get off the ground. Ending your life won't end your pain. It'll disperse it to other people around you. Your siblings, your parents, your friends, strangers you might have helped that you don't even know, but they heard about you. And they can struggle with that for a long time. It's hard. For those of you who have lost someone to suicide, I want you to realize something. It's not your fault. They might have been struggling with something that they thought the only option was to end their life. Don't blame yourself. It's hard. It's really hard to get over a death of someone you cared about. You're gonna grieve. You're gonna be struggling for a while. But that goes away eventually. You know, it never will completely go away, but it gets better. It can be really hard to learn how to cope without someone you cared about there. But it might open your eyes more. You might
be able to notice how you can help other people who might be going through the same thing that that person was. You might be able to share their story. You could help inspire other people. You never know.